After weeks of sometimes violent protests, the French government has changed its position.
Depuis plus de 3 semaines,
This anger has deep roots. It's been brooding for a while. It often stayed quiet out of reticence or pride. Today it is being expressed with force and in a collective way. One must be deaf or blind not to see it or hear it.
It's suspending plans to implement higher fuel taxes for 6 months. It's also postponed gas and electricity price hikes, and says it's holding consultations to find ways to ease the burden of higher taxes.
ces décisions
These decisions, effective immediately, must bring back peace and calm to the country. They must allow us to begin a real discussion on the main issues that have been expressed these past few weeks.
The protests were triggered by increases in fuel taxes, but they've also transformed into an outpouring of anger towards President Emmanuel Macron. As fuel prices rose, the government slashed taxes for corporations to attract new investment. Critics are calling Macron a president for the rich, and poll results released on Tuesday show his approval rating has fallen to a low of 23%.
It's not a sign of appeasement, it's just a stalling tactic, but there's nothing there. It's empty. There's no specific explanation.
His cabinet says the fuel taxes will have to be imposed eventually if France is to hit its target of bringing emissions down to zero by 2050.
En France, il y a encore quelques mois,
A few months ago, we were accused of not doing enough in terms of climate. Then came this movement, which we thought was very much about the carbon tax, is in fact a movement that is a form of rebellion against tax overflow.
The government says it hopes the new measures will help keep people off the streets this weekend, or at least stop protests from again turning